Hello everyone, this is another video on palmistry and we'll be talking about Saturn and we'll be talking about the negative aspects of the Saturn. But first we'll be talking about the positive. One of the sayings, a wise man learns by the mistake of others, a fool by the own. So a wise man basically would see the mistake of others and would not make the same mistake again. So this is one aspect that we see, and wisdom, wise person is represented by Saturn. Saturn represents an old man. Old man knows, he has seen life and he has seen everything. So the chances of him making mistakes are going to be less. But the negative qualities of the Saturn, you can see they are as under stupidity, folly, foolishness, absurdity, idiocy, nonsense, senseless. The person might make senseless reasonings, and there could be silliness, there might be ignorance to the basic things in life, and an inability to comprehend a particular situation, instability, and thoughtlessness. So all these things are represented by the negative qualities of the Saturn. And how we basically come to know that these negative qualities are there, we have to just look at these particular markings that you see out here. The transverse line, the grill, the crosses, the island-like formations, these kind of formations, or a tassel or dot-like formations, or the chain-like formations, or the breaks, or some kind of horizontal lines. Those are basically negative signs on the Mount of Saturn. So Saturn Mount I am just going to show to you out in this particular image, and the Saturn is basically somewhere under the finger of this is the finger of Saturn. So this is the area basically of Saturn, and any bad marking over it, any bad marking, again I am just showing you once again these kind of tassel-like lines over the Mount of Saturn, the break-like lines over the Mount of Saturn. All these are things are basically bad indications, and these indicate to that the person might be foolish in his reasoning or in his actions, or he could make mistakes. There could be folly, and there could be injudiciousness, like the person might not be able to make a judicious decision. The opposite is also going to be true, like wisdom or these things are represented if the person has got maybe a triangle or a square. Square is kind of a preservation against losses. A square is basically a preservation against making a wrong decision. And there's basically a question mark regarding the stars. Some people say it's a good sign, some people say it's not such a good sign. So I won't be able to comment on this particular aspect, but a triangle or a trident, like these things pointing towards the finger of Saturn, is basically good. Or vertical lines over the Mount of Saturn, basically a good sign. Vertical lines are something like, I'm just going to draw them over. I'm just going to draw over those lines. Just taking a different color to mark, and like Y-like formation is good, or a V-like formation towards the finger is always good. But at the same time, if the line is somewhere like the opposite kind, this might not be so good. And if there are too many vertical lines over it, too many vertical lines is also not a good sign over the Mount of Saturn. These are vertical lines, too many vertical lines. If these are stronger lines, then it is still good, but sometimes a person has got quite weak and wavy kind of lines. Those are also not a good sign. And island-like formation, we have already told you that this is also not a good sign. and a grill-like formation, too many lines crisscrossing over. Even these are bad markings over the Mount of Saturn, and tassel-like lines, like these kind of too many kind of lines. Those are also not good sign. A triangle probably is considered to be good. It might indicate uh, number of properties in this particular person's hand. So you can in this particular video, I've tried to show to you both the positive as well as negative aspects to the Mount of Saturn, and there's an arrow that you see out here on the right hand side. Just below it is the subscribe button. You can subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching this particular video, and please do take a look at the other videos as well, and just one moment, I am just showing you another. Give a like button, do give your comments down below, and do subscribe. There's a YouTube playlist that you can see on my channel. This concerns basically the videos I've made, previous videos I've made around 350 videos, but in the business money palmistry section, where riches, I've shown specific videos concerning only businessmen and rich people. So what is the likelihood of people being rich? That I've tried to show on the people who are famous, rich. This is Rajinikanth, a famous actor, billionaire, Warren Buffett, then Aishwarya Rai, Abhishek Bachchan, Osho, many more people, Priyanka Chopra, Baba Ramdev, Robert Vadra. So lot many people that you can see out here. Lalu Prasad Yadav, Vikram Shankar, banker. So that's it for this particular video. Thank you for watching, and request you to give a like and a comment. Bye and take care.